Hey there, Michael Krisa here, that interview guy. I'm at the RIS convention here, 2009 in New York, a city so pretty they named it twice. And I'm with Julie Hahn, who is the vice president of Closing.com. And it's a really funky new company that's got something that I think you as real estate professionals will get excited about. And rather than me describe it, let's go right to the source. How are you?
I'm great. I'm very excited about describing our new website, Closing.com, which allows a real estate agent and a consumer to find an instant estimate of their closing costs in a transaction. And what's unique about our site is that you can find service providers locally in your community for title insurance, escrow, settlement, closing attorney, home inspection, pest inspection, home warranty. There's an array of services that are involved in a real estate transaction. And you can get an instant estimate on our site. You just enter the zip code or the property address, and you can render an estimate. It's very simple to use, a very easy interface, and it really discloses the information that a buyer, seller, or someone refinancing needs to understand closing costs and closing services.
So basically, me as a real estate professional, I would send my client to this site, and it would aggregate all the, let's say, title insurance companies. It would aggregate all the pest control companies, whatever the services are. It wouldn't just be one provider. It would be a list of different providers, and they would all display what their costs are. Is that how that works, basically?
It does. For real estate agents, we're developing special tools for them so that they can showcase their vendors that they use. They have specific relationships usually with their trusted providers, so a real estate agent can send out a list of providers that they use for a transaction, such as a list of home inspectors that they find reliable and do a great job for them, and they can brand that list and send it out to a client. We're building that tool, and that should be rolling out in November. And we've also created a closing calculator widget. It's called the Smart Closing Calculator, and an agent can embed that on their website. It's available now. If you go to www.closing.com/Smart Closing Calculator, you can instantly download that widget and start using it for your clients, and consumers can use that estimate tool as well. And I think it will definitely add value to agents.
So basically what you're doing, you're taking the surprise out of the closing equation, because there's too many times where a buyer will show up and go, holy jump, and they're not prepared for all the costs, and you're eliminating that right from the get-go.
That's absolutely right. We want to show up front buyers and sellers what the impact is financially in their transaction and what the closing costs are, so you can avoid those surprises at the closing table when you get your settlement statement and it doesn't match up with what you thought you were going to pay. So we're really trying to bring that to the forefront and bring transparency to the settlement costs.
So for agents right now, if they want to find out more, Julie, where do they go?
So they go to www.closing.com, and you can click on the Learning Center, and also the Real Estate Agent Center is directly on our homepage, and we'll be adding a lot of different tools for real estate agents, including services that they use in a transaction. So in addition to closing services, we'll have real estate agent services like virtual tours and home staging companies, continuing education, closing gifts. There's a wide variety of services that agents use, so we're really enhancing our site that way.
Sounds really good. So here's the takeaway. You've got a really cool product here that you can use to educate your clients, and best of all, it's free, which is always good to hear. So for more interviews, go to thatinterviewguy.com, and until next time, Michael Krisa, that interview guy, saying, hey, go check this site out. It looks like it may have some great possibilities for you.